Second part of our assignment is dealing with special right triangles. There's two of them that we want to get down. The first one's a 45, 45, 90. You can see it's pretty balanced and even. Those numbers represent the angles inside the triangle. We also have a 30, 60, 90. Not quite as balanced. Let's check them out. The sides of these triangles is something that we're going to want to get memorized here for this week. If one of the legs is 1, so is the other. Because the angles are the same, the legs are also the same. And if you used a squared plus b squared equals c squared, you would find that the hypotenuse, the longest of the triangle, would end up being 1 root 2. So pretty easy to remember. We've got 1, 1, 1 root 2. What if I took one of the legs and changed it to be 7? This leg would have to be 7. And then what would that make the hypotenuse? I could use a squared plus b squared equals c squared, but because this is 1, 1, 1 root 2, now I have 7, 7, that's right, 7 root 2. Isn't that easy? What if this was 17? That would make this one 17, and this one 17 root 2. Is that pretty simple? Now that you have the pattern, take 2 seconds and fill in the missing sides of this triangle. Ready? Go. This bottom one would have to be, that's right, 4.7, which makes the hypotenuse 4.7 root 2. That's pretty simple, and that one's not too bad. The other one can be a little more challenging. Let's check it out. 30, 60, 90 has a cool pattern. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. You've got a long leg, you have a short leg, and you have a hypotenuse leg. Whatever the hypotenuse is, the short leg is going to be half of that. So if this is 2, this is 1. Whatever the long leg is the same as the short leg times the square root of 3. Or you could look at the hypotenuse and just cut that in half. So let's say, for instance, that this was 20. The short leg is going to be half that, which is 10, which makes this 10 root 3. Pretty cool pattern there. Let's try one more. I'm trying to trick you. I rotated the triangle around, but you can still see that there's a short leg, there's a long leg, and there's a hypotenuse leg. They gave us the hypotenuse, which is 14. Take 5 seconds, think about what would the short leg and the long leg be? This is what our homework will look like today. Yeah, if the hypotenuse is 14, then the short leg would be half of that, 7, which makes the long leg 7 root 3. Pretty easy pattern there. So let's review our 2 special right triangles, see how many you can get right here. Flashcard time. How well do you have these patterns down? Could you tell me the missing side of this triangle? Let's go. How about that one? How about this one? How about that one? How many of those flashcards did you do correctly? Check your notes, or maybe rewind it and try it one more time. Today's assignment is simple. It's on page 467. We're doing numbers 21 through 26. They're asking us to find x, but what we're going to do is find all the missing sides of the triangle. For example, the hypotenuse here is 6, so what would that make the short leg? And also, what would that make the long leg? Do the best you can, and I'll see you next time.